Eala joins giants in WTA 1000 Manila, Philippines. Dubai main draw Alex Eala will no longer go through the qualifying round, gaining spot in the main draw of the WTA 1000 Dubai Duty-Free International Tennis Championships set next week. Eala's ticket has been upgraded as announced by organizers yesterday after she barged into the top 40 of the Women's Tennis Association WTA rankings. And that means a chance to slug it out with the sports titans led by world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka of Belarus, No. 2 Iga Swiatek of Poland and number 3 Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan, who has just ruled the Australian Open last month. The three hotshots lead a stacked main draw featuring 18 of the world's top 20 players including number 4 Amanda Anisimova, number 5 Coco Gauff and number 6 Jessica Pegula of the United States, number 7 and reigning champion Mira Andreeva of Russia, number 8 Jasmine Paolini of Italy, number 9 Alina Svitolina of Ukraine and number 10 Ekaterina Alexandrova of Russia. The Dubai tourney will be Eala's second event in the United Arab Emirates after a solid run in the WTA 500 Abu Dhabi Open, where she reached the singles quarterfinals and doubles semifinals. And it's the second WTA 1000 for the 20-year-old Filipina this season after the Qatar Open where she got the boot early with a 7-6, 8-6. 6-1 defeat at the hands of Czechia's Teresa Valentova, WTA number 48, and that should serve as enough fuel to drive Eala's bid in Dubai, especially with an expected strong crowd support once again from the overseas Filipinos like what she had in Abu Dhabi and Doha. Eala joins giants in WTA 1000 inches the grand theaters of tennis, where legends are sculpted by sweat and spotlight. A new name begins to echo with growing conviction, Alex Eala. Her arrival on the WTA 1000 stage is more than a personal milestone. It is a quiet revolution, a testament to belief carried across oceans, and a reminder that giants are not only born, they are built. The WTA 1000 tournaments are cathedrals of competition. Beneath their bright lights gather the sport's most formidable athletes, Grand Slam champions, Olympic medalists, world number ones. Their serves crack like thunder. Their footwork sketches geometry on hard courts and clay. Their presence alone can tilt the air. To step into such an arena is to step into history mid-sentence. And now, Eala writes herself into that sentence. For years, Philippine tennis flickered with promise, waiting for a figure bold enough to turn hope into habit. Eala has long carried that promise on her shoulders. From junior courts where she honed her precision to international tournaments where she sharpened her nerve, her path has been one of deliberate ascent. She has not rushed her growth. She has cultivated it, point by point, match by match. Her journey to the WTA 1000 level feels like the unfolding of a carefully composed symphony. There were early crescendos, junior Grand Slam triumphs that signaled her potential. There were quiet interludes, losses that forced introspection, injuries that demanded patience. Each chapter added texture to her game and depth to her resolve. When Eala walks onto a WTA 1000 court, she does not simply carry a racket. She carries the flag of a nation that rarely sees itself reflected in the final rounds of global tennis tournaments. In a sport long dominated by traditional powerhouses, her presence is both refreshing and transformative. She stands as proof that talent recognizes no borders and that ambition thrives even far from the sport's established epicenters. Yet what makes her rise compelling is not merely geography, it is artistry. Eala's game is a study in fluid aggression. Her left-handed forehand curves like a question mark, unpredictable and probing. Her backhand, compact and confident, pierces through rallies with clarity. She reads the court with the instincts of a seasoned competitor, constructing points like a chess master plotting strategies several moves ahead. She does not overpower opponents with brute force. She outmaneuvers them with intelligence and timing. In WTA 1000 company, where margins are razor-thin, such nuance becomes essential. The giants she now faces have weathered years of scrutiny and expectation. They have felt the pressure of match points in packed stadiums. They have endured heartbreak and tasted glory. Against them, every rally becomes a dialogue between experience and aspiration. And yet, Eala belongs. Belonging is not granted. It is earned through preparation and courage. For Eala, preparation began long before the cameras arrived. It lived in early morning drills, in the repetition of serves until shoulders ached, in video sessions dissecting opponents' tendencies. It thrived in sacrifices made quietly, far from applause. Courage, meanwhile, reveals itself in competition. It appears in the willingness to attack a second serve from a top-ranked opponent. It manifests in the calm exhale before break point. It grows in the refusal to shrink when facing a household name across the net. At WTA1000 tournament, hierarchy is visible in seedings and rankings, but tennis remains gloriously democratic. The ball knows no resume. It responds only to timing, spin, and conviction. When Eala steps into a rally against a decorated champion, past accolades dissolve into the present exchange. For those few seconds, it is simply two athletes and the geometry of possibility. This is where dreams stretch. For young players watching from Manila, Cebu, or Davao, her participation in such events widens imagination. It tells them that the path to global stages, though steep, is navigable. It tells them that courts carved from determination can rival those built from tradition. Her ascent also adds a new texture to the WTA narrative. Tennis thrives on evolving stories, rivalries forged, veterans defying age, newcomers disrupting order. Eala's presence introduces a fresh storyline, the rise of Southeast Asian excellence within a circuit hungry for diversity and new horizons. But beyond symbolism lies sport. The demands of a WTA 1000 event are unrelenting. Matches stretch over hours. Opponents rotate with little respite. Media scrutiny intensifies. Travel schedules compress recovery. To compete here is to test not only strokes but stamina, not only skill but psyche. Eala's challenge is not merely to participate, it is to adapt. Adaptation is the currency of longevity in tennis. Surfaces shift from hard to clay to grass. Opponents alter tactics mid-match. Weather conditions swing unpredictably. Champions survive because they evolve. For Eala, each WTA 1000 match becomes a masterclass. Every return against a top 10 server teaches reaction time. Every extended rally against a baseline powerhouse refines endurance. Every loss, should it come, carries lessons encoded in its details. Yet victories, however incremental, will reverberate. Imagine the moment she secures a statement win against a seeded opponent. The handshake at the net. The subdued smile that betrays inner triumph. The ripple of headlines traveling across continents. Such moments do more than advance draws. They alter perception. They shift her from promising entrant to legitimate contender. Still, the most compelling aspect of her journey may be her composure. Eala carries herself with a blend of humility and ambition. She speaks with measured confidence, aware that progress is ongoing. She understands that joining giants does not mean she has reached her final form. It means she has earned the right to evolve among them. In many ways, the WTA 1000 stage is a crucible. It exposes weaknesses and rewards bravery. It demands resilience under unforgiving lights.